So yep, we have a, it's not kilo box micro again, but a very huge box to open. So for today's unboxing video, we're going to just try to do a two-part special. We call it a special recently, but we're just going to open up the combined package for the several live sales I've done in the past weeks. So for the first part, we shall have an opening of which one of the two. So we have this pack. It's very probably huge, full of boosters. So we're going to just coin of which part this one heads, tails for this one. So we have the tails. So opening this lower part first, then we proceed this for another episode in this one. So we just set this aside, put the box behind, and cut off the wrap, the bubble wrap, which we always get on my butt. It's important to be able to protect all these cards, even if we find opening some maybe I forgot what those cards were on this pack, but nevertheless we're going to do the sort of the showback and the menu for these boosters. Anyway, let's go. So we have, I think this is from MtG Ducky. So this is one of the recent live sale that I participated with. So this one is probably from the pack war, which I won. Check it out, I'm the winner of year-end pack wars. So some of these are cheap promo packs purchased and done on the live sale. So basing on the handwriting, this is from Ducky. Probably more of this. And this is from, I think this is from the Forge, Hobby, North Point, and more of these MTG Ducky cards. So if you would like to go with the cards from MTG Ducky's next live sale, you just check out his name on Facebook. Also, you can also join his group and group chat for that. So we go with the 3 packs, the promo packs that he's offered for us, which he called as the 150 packs. 150. So 150 pesos, just around $3 for the foreign value. So I sold each of these for 150 boosters. So since being a fan of me trying to open some Shocklands from the set, and also some Assassin's Trophy and some good mythics, so I tried my luck in opening some of these. So let us check what we got from each of these promo packs, which we risk. So we had another Dragon Throne. This is from the other, I think this was from the other session. So the first part wherein I got my first Shockland and also a good mythic at the time. I think that was Braska, so let us just check from the side. Let's see what probably this is from this batch. We got the Braska. So when I go on this, we have a 12 suit. Not much of a rare, but still probably still relevant for older formats. Then for the fur booster, I think this is the rare. Yes, this is Braska Bulgari Queen. So I basically got much of value from the 3 booster packs, the 3 150 packs that MTG Ducky has offered, and we're hitting most of the good cards from the set. So for this next batch, I think I also tried some 3 booster packs opening from another box. I think this was from another batch of the year-end boosters, but I think this was the lesser value for this setup, but still good, common. And I have the mythic sub and a foil concat. Still a sub, it's mythic, but not that much of the value as of the current. So just to check the rest of this for other rares they got. Weaken Bolt and Response Resurgence for Boros, and the foils Kaiman Scout and a Soldier, but not the Soldier that we want for this. And so we just go check on this one. Much less that yes, another collecting cup. That's just a regular version. So for those, it wasn't that really the value for that one. So we'll just separate some of the good cards from here, and okay, since we're going to Pack Wars, let's proceed for this. This was again from another batch. That's always from this batch that we sold also 150 booster packs. So we'll check all of them first before we proceed to Core 2021. Oh, this was one of the... We have a one unopened, so we'll just check this. I think I asked him to not open that version, but I think I remember that overall for that box, we got only got the minimal value for the cards. We got cards like this one, which aren't really very relevant even if the value comes to. So we have a watery grave. I think this is the another hit. This is the hit number 2 for that batch, but the rest are just commons that you can fill up for your Precon or intro decks. So for this one, this is Citywide Bust. So we for that batch, but we're still going to open this after we check on our Pack War win. So Pack War win, as I remembered, I won by opening my pack as a Temple Garden. So the Temple Garden basically I will throw all of the rest of the boosters for the Pack War. So you can check, it is here. So the Temple Garden good hit. I think still going to get more value out of those as we sell them. We get to sell them later on for maybe for some fire sale, or perhaps just sell them individual. So the rest of the Pack War contestant, these are their rares. And I'm not sure if they've hit a mythic card with this, but this just really lost for the card value. We have actually Spider, which is definitely a miss. Then we have this one, Firemite's Research, still a good card but not that valuable if facing against a Shotland. Then we have a Pellet Collector, but at this time it was a very good card, but since the rotation, it also lost its value from that one. To the rest, this is also from the... Which one? I forgot. I think this is a Pack War card. I'm not sure. I thought it was just 4 or 5. I think the rest. Oh, we just have 4. Oh, this is the Pack War victims also. Victims. 2 more Pack War victims. We were just about Explorer Fancy. Good card, but not quite enough to go with the value. So set this aside. And we have Ionize. A good EZ card. And again, the value is not that very relevant against a Shockland. So that overall was the Pack War fresh loots that they have. And thank you, Mr. Ducky, MtG Ducky, for the 150 boosters that is having a promo for your live sales. I do hope you need to put up the next live sale as soon as possible. Then we'll check 2 more of the Guilty Replica loots. And the live sellings were not really relevant. Okay, we have MtG, which are still available now. And then we have another card, this one, Assure Assemble for Celestia. So before we go into one, we're going to open this one as we get along for the booster packs that we're going to check now for course 2021. Let's open this and check out what we got. So the cap is quite just the usual. So more of these uncommons which aren't really hitting some value, unlike the first Ravnica set. So we're just going to put up this Indric. We have Invent, and this information campaign. This is very current events relevant. What is a rare mythic? We have a rare. Just creature. I think this is the Runaway Steamkin. So sad, but do we have a foil? No. And a goblin, just an easy guild mage. Guild gate. So more on this pile. Then we go with Corset 2021. 50 packs also from the. I think this is from the Ducky store. So what are our rares? See the truth. Then more commons in this. Next, we have a foil Creep Zombie, Cage Zombie again, and a Rune Halo. Relic Matter. Then more Chandra Spiraling, but not a value card in current. Then we have a very nice construct, looking like a Proto Zealot for this art. An Alpha Construct, Ternary Bird Foil, and Thieves Guild Enforcer for the Rogue decks back in its day. And Check Ascension, nothing else relevant. But yes, we get these treasure tokens that we can use for standard. And for this pile, we get another Thieves Guild Enforcer. This is for $100, which nothing fancy overall. Then next we have, from this pile, we have this one. This is a good hit, the Splendid Angel. I think this is the first card. It was opened from the box. Pack 1, pick 1 for that MTG one. So they basically overpowered the rest of those files, but eventually still tried my luck with maybe some temples, but those are just the rest of those. Anyways, on this we have 4 more Core 21 to check before we go with the rest from Sir Forge Point. We pass this Lieutenant. This can be a good card for EDH, I think. Let me check what's value for that one. Then we have Temple of Silence. This is the first land I hit from the set. Claiming it, also a good removal, and Drape of Possibility, not a blue value. The next, Scavenging Ooze. It has weighed out below its value since the day that it was reprinted. I think I still remember using it for my June mid-range deck for kicking out the opponent's graveyards. And lastly, we have a Sanctum of Red, Shattered Heights foil, and a Sparweb Weaver for the rare. But we still have some good uncommons here, which we might have to use for non-standard metagame. And lastly, for this part 1 opening, we're going to go with this loots from Sir Paul Relativo for the I think those are from the Streets of New Capena set boosters and some Core 21 also. So we have it's in the list Taurus Proving Ground for the land. So another good hit which we can sell for the batch of fire sale that is still ongoing. In this MTG Iloilo page. And for the second booster for Capena we have Yetmir's Garden. So 2 lands, Thailand, but we get a hit, a Scheming Fence and a Cecily Haunted Mage. So more value on those. Good. Not sure if still good at this, but and last but not the least is the promo pack. So these are sold for, I think this was 3 for 500 or 500. I mean, just the first to risk. But since we are not lucky to pull off the likes of Splendid Angel before, I think these were just some random rares that we were going to share with you. Yeah, just maybe have some of them as relevant for the maybe for ADH gameplay and the like. So like this one, not relevant, but also this one can be good for the deck setup. So probably wrapping up this video with the part 1. Stay tuned for part 2 as we go to open more boosters and also some relevant PCS card for standard, the last one, pack reader, and other good stuff that might, I think I've added as a separate order from MtG Allegiance. So that's a wrap for this. We had a few good stuff, good hits. We won a pack war, and other stuff will be coming for the second part of this big box opening video. Thank you for checking this. Like and subscribe to the channel for more MTG content. To notify you all, just click on the bell next to the channel name. And again, thank you for checking this video. Until the next time.